We're going to finish on Alibi and Sky box sets with a new drama series arriving on Wednesday the 5th of June. It's called Alaska Daily, and here's a clip.
You're a born reporter. You're one of the best.
Why are you here, Stanley?
To offer you a job. Cold case in Alaska. She went missing 2 years ago. Her death is part of a pattern of murdered Indigenous women.
I'm one reporter. You don't need me.
You break big stories, Eileen. We're just missing too much.
Yes, so this has a big hitter in the lead in the name of Hilary Swank, who I absolutely love. I think she's brilliant, and she doesn't disappoint in this for me anyway. She's played hard-hitting screen roles before, hasn't she? And what I love about her is that she plays different parts really, really well. You don't sort of identify as Hilary Swank immediately. In this, she's this reporter, and she's absolutely dogged in her approach to anything that she does. She's really cool. She's kind of very made under in this. She looks pretty amazing, but she kind of just fits in. And this again has a real energy to it, because she's absolutely adamant that she wants to investigate unsolved murders in Alaska. She's had a fairly highly publicised fall from grace, and she wants to make a big comeback. It has 11 parts to it, and Hilary plays the part of the New York journalist Eileen Fitzgerald. And her whole career comes crashing down. Like everybody who feels that's very unfair, they want to make a comeback, and that's what she's determined to do. And, to a degree, she has real people around her that give her real support. They can see that she is actually very, very talented. And she wants to... She's moved to Alaska. She's worried about moving to Alaska, but she wants to, or they've asked her to look at these unsolved murders of Indigenous women in the region, and they hook her up with another quite talented but newbie reporter. And I think she feels that she knows what she's doing. How on earth does this new girl know? And of course, she needs her really because she has much more understanding of these women than she does. So you see a kind of duo coming up, and it's quite nice to see an all-female. Quite often, investigative journalists, hard-hitting ones, are quite male-dominated, this sort of role, and it's not. It's quite nice to see two powerful women who are clashing, with each other, as well as clashing with the law, trying to get to the bottom of what's going on, because no one seems very interested. So it's really gritty in places. I think it feels really quite authentic in places. Obviously, it is a story, and I'm not sure that journalists would get away with quite the behaviour that they do at times, but I think it's for me anyway, it was engaging from the off, and it's got that pace. You want to learn more, you want to know what's going to happen. Will they be able to solve the crimes that no one else has been able to? So yeah, I really enjoyed it. What do you think, Ian?
I did enjoy it, and I wasn't sure I was going to, because those sort of two elements, sort of the dogged reporter and also the fish out of water thing, because she's obviously transplanted from New York to Anchorage. And it's just hilarious how quiet she finds Anchorage. As you say, Hilary Swank, she elevates it. And what I particularly like about it is Eileen is pretty unlikable character in many ways. She's incredibly rude. It starts in China, where she's sort of talking to a source to get information about a big political story that she's going to break on the Nationals, but it all goes wrong and she resigns. She ends up agreeing to work for this Alaskan newspaper, which is a bit of a come down, but she's the editor is someone she knows from like years back. So she certainly ruffles a lot of feathers when she arrives, which is quite amusing. But what's good is that the female reporter she is reluctantly teamed with, Rosalind, played by Grace Dove, she didn't take any bullshit either, so they're they're really squaring up to each other. Wasn't expecting to particularly like it, but especially with Hilary Swank in the lead role. She is so watchable. She's superb. I thought it was pretty good, and it was interesting to see something set in Anchorage and around Alaska, learn a bit about that and the indigenous population.